Hello everyone. Today's lesson is lesson 66, reading a centimeter scale. So we're going to measure objects using a centimeter ruler. A ruler is usually 30 centimeters long and then is divided into millimeters. And remember, 1 millimeter is 1/10 of a centimeter. So this is just a part of a centimeter ruler. We are solely going to 10 centimeters. Okay. So we know that 10 centimeters is the same as 100 millimeters, okay, because there's 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter, okay? So if I have a line that is, if I have a line that is 1.5 centimeters long, 1.5 is the same as 1.5, because we have 1, and then my decimal point would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then I know this is the same as 15 millimeters, because we have 10 millimeters plus 5 more. Okay. All right. So this says, what is the length of this segment in millimeters and centimeters? So you can see we get to, there's the 2, and we get to the halfway mark in between. Or just about. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that means my segment is 2.4 centimeters, because it's 2, and then my decimal is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in millimeters, it's just 24 millimeters, because we go 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. All right. Just as tenths of a centimeter can be written as decimal number, so can tenths on a number line be written as decimal numbers. So you can see here I have a number line where there are 10 little tick marks in between each number. Or 10 spaces in between each number, okay? And you can see that our first dot is pointing at 0.6. That's because it is 6/10 on my number line, and 6/10 is the same as 0.6. Remember, the first decimal point is the tenths place, okay? The next one is pointing at 1.2 because they're at 1, and then it goes 1, 2. So it's 1 and 2/10. Okay. This one is 1 and 9/10, or 1.9, and 2 and 3/10, or 2.3. Okay. So this would be 1 and 2/10. This would be 1 and 9/10. This would be 2 and 3/10. Okay, all right. This problem says, to what decimal number is the arrow pointing? Well, we want to look. It's between 3 and 4, so I know it's going to be 3 point something. So now I need to see how many segments there are between the 3 and that dot. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So since there are 7 segments in between, my answer would be 3.7. If I did this as a fraction, it would be 3 and 7/10. Okay. Let's practice with this one. We want to write a decimal number for each to name each point marked by an arrow. So for F, it's 1 segment after 0. So I know this has to be just 0.1 because it's 0 and then it's 1 segment. G is so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So G would be 0.9. Now H comes after the 1, so I know it's going to be 1 point something. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So H is 1.5. I, it's after the 2, so I know it's going to be 2 point, and we count 1, 2. This will be 2.2. J is also where the 2 is. it's going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So J is at 2.8. And then K comes after the 3, so it's going to be 3 point something, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be 3.4. Okay, and that's how you write decimal numbers on a number line. And that's it for this lesson. Good luck on your homework.